There's something I want to get off my chest. When I reviewed Tom and Jerry, there was something that I was wanting to address, but I feel like I would have been too hard on it by addressing the issue. Basically, what happened was the main human character in the film stole a person's resume to apply for a job at a hotel. And during the end, she was not accountable for it. Not at any point. And that's a terrible lesson to be teaching the kids. Oh, you should lie, steal, and cheat to make it to the top? Why are you trying to teach these kids a lesson like that? On top of that, it was inflated with terrible, generic, and predictable jokes. Like poop, fart jokes. Things that kids have already heard 1,000 times in movies. And honestly, I think most kids, even little kids, are going to be over it at this point. The Emoji Movie is also an example of just how bad modern kids' films have gotten. There's no creativity to it whatsoever. It is literally a wannabe Inside Out about emojis inside a phone that are somehow alive and functioning. And basically, it has some of the worst, most generic jokes I've ever seen in a kid's film. Not only that, but it's pretty much every cliche and trope in a kid's film you could possibly imagine. Everything from the really egregious dance sequence with some crazy EDM or pop song, and they have the cliched plot of, oh, you need to get from point A to point B and retrieve this thing to save the universe that they're in. And they teach the worst lesson you could possibly teach to a kid. They literally teach these kids, oh, you should be on your phone more. Words are overrated. Just send emojis. They say that twice in this film, and they don't deny it at any point. I'll show you a quick compilation of several jokes in the Emoji Movie, and I want you to let me know in the comments if you found a single one of these jokes funny. Even just one.
What happened?
I know it was an accident. We all have accidents.
You're so soft, Poop.
Not too soft, I hope.
I'm gonna work on the phone and I'm only 10.
That's because I believe in you.
Should we wash our hands?
No. We're number 2.
Ha 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 ha. How funny. It's all become such a pattern with modern kids films. Everything from the really bad jokes to the really annoying use of EDM and pop music and the terrible lessons that these films are teaching kids. And there are so many parents who have the tendency to be so easy on kids films that are shockingly bad. Like they'll say on an IMDb audience review or a Facebook post saying something like, oh, I liked it. It was cute. My kid liked it. But did you find a single one of the jokes funny? Did your kid find a single one of the jokes funny? Did you actually enjoy it yourself watching it? Was there anything of creative or artistic value to it? If you can't answer a single one of those questions with the yes, then you should not be giving it so much praise. And when critics actually try to address these issues in their reviews of these films, they get backlash from parents saying things like, oh, it's just a kid's movie. Stop being so hard on it. And I'm not a kid. I'm a teenager. Whenever I try to address these issues, I often do get backlash, whether it's from parents or really casual audience members that don't really have much of a taste in film. And they say the same thing. Oh, it's just a kid's movie. Stop being so hard on it. Or, you shouldn't have a say in this. You're a teenager, not a kid. Kids' movies are a genre of film. They deserve more respect towards kids and, in general, more creativity. And we're not getting that. We're getting lazy mainstream cash grabs that kids are not going to enjoy. We need to stop making excuses because there are films, both classics and modern kids films, that continue to bring creativity and artistic value. The Jungle Book is a perfect example. It's one of the best kids films of all time. For one, because it has original music that kids continue to love to this day. And it has creativity to it. and it's concept that's fresh, but it's something kids can love and have fun with too. And best of all, The Jungle Book doesn't rely on generic fart and poop jokes. It has original jokes of its own, and it has fresh slapstick comedy that's entertaining. Inside Out is also a really good example of a modern kids film. It brings on a fresh concept of emotions being personified inside a teenager and how it affects them in each and everyday life and how they function. That's a fresh concept that's entertaining for kids, but it also brings in mature ideas and concepts that teenagers and adults can enjoy too. Even with a really bizarre concept or something that no one asked for, like the Lego movie, you can still bring in great execution and provide something that kids can enjoy, but it doesn't treat kids like they're stupid. It doesn't bring in generic jokes either. It's something fresh and original. My overall message to studios and filmmakers is, if you're targeting a film towards kids, don't be lazy. Don't be bringing in generic jokes that kids have seen 1,000 times. At least try to bring in something creative that kids can enjoy. But as always, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next video.